kids, welcome to today's maths class, and today we'll do application of percentage. Our learning objectives are percentage, profit and loss, simple interest, some miscellaneous problems on simple interest. First is percentage. Percentage is abbreviation for the Latin phrase per centum, meaning per hundred symbol. This is the symbol of percentage used for percentage. A fraction with the denominator 100 is called percentage. Thus, the term percent means per 100 or for every 100. Fact file. The Pacific Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean and the Indian Oceans cover 32%, 16% and 40% of Earth's surface area respectively. Now, we will take an example. What percent of 5 kg is 120 gram? So, fraction 120 upon 5 kilogram hai, and this is gram. So, we will convert into gram. So, that is equals to 120 upon 1, 5000, that is equals to 2.4%. Clear? Note, the value of any number remain the same multiplied by 100 into 100 or 100%. Here some more examples are given, so practice them. Next is some important observations. A fraction with the denominator 100 is called percent. The term percent means per 100 or for every 100. Next is exercise 11.1. Find the quantity B if 1 by 2% of B is rupees 50. So, 1 by 2% of B, that is equals to rupees 50. 1 by 2% है, percentage का sign हटाएंगे, that is equals to 100. So, B equals to हो जाएगा 50 multiplied by 2 upon 100, that is equals to 10. So, 10 का 1 by 2%, that is equals to rupees 50. Clear? Next is profit and loss. Cost price. The price at which the article is purchased is called the cost price, or the cost price abbreviation क्या होगा? CP. CP stand for cost price. Next is selling price. The price at which an article is sold is known as selling price. The selling price is abbreviated as SP. SP stand for selling price. Next is profit. If the selling price of an article is greater than the cost price, the difference of both prices is called profit. So, profit equals to SP minus CP. Next is loss. If the selling price of an article is less than the cost price, the difference of both prices is called loss. Loss equals to CP minus SP. Next is fact file. Generally, the overhead expenses like cartridge, taxes, labor charges, etc. are included in cost price. Next, some important formulas. Profit equals to SP minus CP. Profit percentage, that is equals to profit into 100 upon CP. SP equals to 100 plus profit percentage upon 100 into CP. CP 100 upon 100 plus profit percentage into SP. Loss CP minus SP, loss percentage, loss into 100 upon CP. SP 100 minus loss percentage upon 100 into CP. CP equals to 100 upon 100 minus loss percentage into SP. Fact file. The loss and profit percentage are always calculated on cost price. Now, we will take an example. Find the profit percentage of an article costing rupees 40 is sold at rupees 64. So, profit equals to SP minus CP, 64 minus 40, that is 24 rupees. That is the profit. Now, we have to find the profit percentage. profit percentage equals to profit upon CP into 100. So 24 upon 40 into 100, that is 60%. So profit percentage is 60%. Some more examples are given here. You have to practice them all. It will help you to understand the concept better. Next is exercise 11.2. Complete the following table. Here, purchase rupees 240, overhead expenses rupees 10. So cost price, that is 240 plus 10, 250 rupees. Now loss percentage is given. We have to find the SP. So SP equals to 100 minus loss upon 100 into CP, that is 250. 94 upon 100 into 250. 0 से 0 कट हो जाएगा. 2 4s are 8. 235 rupees. That is the selling price. Clear? So loss, that is 250 minus 235, that is equals to rupees 15. Clear? So practice all the questions of this exercise. Next is simple interest. Sometime money is borrowed from bank, a friend or a money lender for a specific period of time. Some special useful terms. First is principal. The money borrowed is known as the principal or the sum. The money which we borrow, that is known as principal. Interest and extra money paid for using that money is known as interest. When we are using that money, for that we give some extra amount, that is known as interest. Amount, that is the sum of principal plus interest paid, is known as amount. So amount equals to principal plus interest. Now rate. The interest on rupees 100 for 1 year is known as the rate % per annum. Next is simple interest. If the interest is calculated on the original principal throughout the loan period, it is called the simple interest. Formula of simple interest, that is principal into rate into time upon 100. Simple interest, P into R into T upon 100. Principal find करना है, that is simple interest into 100 upon rate into time. Rate equals to simple interest into 100 upon P into T. T equals to simple interest into 100 upon P into R. Now we'll take an example. Find the simple interest and amount when principal is given 500 rupees, rate of interest, that is 5% per annum, and time is given 5 years. Simple interest P into R into T upon 100. So 500 into 5 upon 100. So that is equals to rupees 125. This is our simple interest. Amount, principal plus interest. Amount 500 था, so 500 plus 125, amount आ जाएगा rupees 625 rupees. Next is some important observations. If P, R and T stand for principal, rate and time respectively, then SI stand for simple interest. Simple interest equals to P into R into T upon 100. R equals to 100 into simple interest upon P into T. T equals to 100 into simple interest upon P into R. P equals to 100 into simple interest upon R into T. Amount, that is equals to principal plus interest. A equals to P plus I. Next is exercise 11.3. Find the unknown quantity in each of the following. Principal given 500 rupees, rate of interest per annum, that is 12%, time period 3 was given. We have to find the interest. Simple interest, that is equals to P into R into T upon 100. Here P is given 500 rupees, rate 12% per annum, and time is given 3 years. $60 into 3, that is equals to 180 rupees. That is the interest. Clear? So you have to practice all these questions of this exercise. Next is some miscellaneous problem on simple interest. We will understand this with the help of example. A sum of money at simple interest amount for rupees 2,640 in 2 years and 2 rupees 3,300 in 5 years. Find the sum of money and the rate of interest. So amount in 5 years, that is equals to principal plus interest in 5 years, that is equals to rupees 3,300. Amount in 2 years, principal plus interest, that is equals to rupees 2,640. Now we'll subtract two quantities, so that we'll find the interest in 3 years, that is 660 rupees. So 1 year का कितना हो जाएगा 660 upon 3, that is equals to rupees 220. Now we have to find the interest for 2 years. So 220 into 2, that is rupees 440. Sum, that is equals to 2,640 minus 440, that is 2,200 rupees. Now rate, simple interest into 100 upon P into T. So simple interest, that is equals to rupees 220 for 1 year into 100 upon 2,200 into 1, that is 10% per annum. Clear? Next is exercise 11.4. Hamid borrowed rupees 1,500 from the financier. After 1/2 years, he paid 2,655 to the financier and clear the account. Find the rate of interest T. कितना चार्ज किया है? So borrow किया था 1,500 rupees and paid 2,655. So simple interest 2,655 minus 1,500, that is equals to rupees 1,155. Now we have to find the rate of interest. So rate of interest, that is equals to simple interest into 100 upon P into T. So simple interest, that is equals to rupees 1,155 into 100, principal rupees 1,500 time 3 1/2, mixed fraction है 7/2. Now we'll solve this. Three was a 3. $77, 22%. That is the rate of interest. Next is, let's recall. Take the correct option. In an election between two candidates, one got 55% of total valid vote, 20% of vote were invalid. If the total number of vote was 7,500, the number of valid vote that the other candidate got. So 20% votes were invalid, means 80% valid थे. So total number of vote 80%, that is equals to 6,000. Now 6,000 का 55% that the candidate got. 45 on equals to 3,300. So the vote of other candidate, that is 6,000 minus 3,300, that is equals to 2,700. So A is the correct option here. So here we end the chapter. I hope you understand it well. Now you have to practice it.